Hello and welcome to round 4 with blue-black fairies. Um, I'm not even going to try to justify it. I'm just going to do it. I think that it'll work out fine. Playing versus Kiki Chord. So, I have to fire off Thoughtseize here. 2 Nahiris? How lucky! So we've got Nahiri, Chord, Plains. I think I'm taking a Nahiri here. Mostly because I have a way to beat the chord. I don't have a way to beat the second Nahiri. Yeah. Which one's summoning sick? I hope I guessed right. I guessed right. So the reason I did that is because that's the one card. Ugh. That's just the worst possible. I don't think I was supposed to play around that. I wanted my opponent to make the blocking decision before they know they're not going to have a quarter calling in hand. And the reason I didn't just leave up Mana Leak that turn was blue land. If this doesn't get Emrakul, I'm okay. It's getting Hornet Queen, though. I think that might also just be good enough. So the reason I didn't leave up Mana Leak was because if they have a Resto Angel, then I'm suddenly stuck in this like Mana Light dance and things don't work all. Yeah, no, I've seen enough. We're cool. We're cool. So, Nyan Hiri. I guess that this card's very good. I guess that that card's good. That card seems good. This card seems good. Negate in some quantity. I don't really want Dispel just for Chord and Path. The Negate seems fine. I don't want to get too... Don't want Relics. Don't really want Ease. I'm going to look at the anti-company sideboard plan and probably just mirror that, actually. What about all the vision? That can't... See, that's for Coca. That's different. My opponent's deck is full of 4-drops. I want to fight more on these lines. I don't really want Spell Snare. I think I want to cut down like 2 sprites, which sadly means that I think 1 Mistbind Click has to go. I think an Inquisition goes. I want the Thoughtseizes for 4-drops. A Mana Leak can go, and this is... I think I actually want to board down a Cryptic, even though it's so good against my opponent's stuff. Just because I'm bringing in so many other 4s. Maybe the answer is Cletus is really good. Maybe I just want one less Cletus and I leave in the cryptic command. No, no, not that one. These. Let's try these 6. Or is this 6? Do I need to board out 6? This is too many spell starters. These 5 for these 5. Well, oh, I'm boarding in a Thoughtseize. That's why. There we go. That's okay. So this, and then the next. Okay, the other card is the Cletus, and I want to think about this a little bit. I think on the draw there might be a swap somewhere, but we'll try this. I could beat 1 Nahiri, not 2. Nope. Yep. Don't want that. I think I want to sequence Watery Grave. I don't want a Thoughtseize on 1, do I? Oh, my opponent went to 5? I do want a Thoughtseize on 1 now. What did they do with a card? They put a card on top of their deck? Yeah, I'm not going to have a chance until 3 to Thoughtseize, and I'm going to Blossom, so I think I just want to immediately fire the Seas. Even though they kept a card on top. So they have Cord, Wall, Nahiri, Mountain, Stomp. Which I think means I want to take the Nahiri because it's an answer to Bitter Blossom. That's a kind of obnoxious interaction that I did not think enough about when making this decision. Well, that's got an immediate target. Because that also KOs the Cord in my opponent's hand pretty well. And clears the way for my Mutavault to start applying pressure. Cool. I did stuff. So I know my opponent has Cord, and that's it. Hooray! I did the beatdown thing. I like Cletus. Board out a Vision on the draw. The idea being that I'm more likely to need to fire one of these ones early. We'll try this. I don't know if it's right. Cletus just seems like it takes over this game. Could be wrong against Nahiri, though. Well, shockingly quick mid-range mirror. I've liked everything about the mana of this list, with the exception of I don't know whether the 4th Darkslick Shores or the 2nd River of Tears is the correct crappy untapped land to play. Wow. We have all the things. Just a land. Okay. What am I doing on turn 1? Do I Vision? I think I okay. Because if I am up against an Nahiri, I need to be able to slow it down. So there's a Cord and a Spellskite. So I don't care about Spellskite. Cord might do something in the late game. So we've got a Plains, a Heath, and a Foot, and a Skite. I think that Cord is the scarier Magic card here. That was a misplay, actually, on my part. In theory, my opponent could have choke. And that'd be a big problem right now. Please don't have choke. If they drew choke in their one card, I'm very sad. That's kind of obnoxious, but not a big issue. I still know my opponent has Foothills and Spellskite, and they played their Plains. So they're playing to have drawn a Planeswalker or something. Well, that will put a damper on their plans. If they didn't draw an actual threat, we do nothing. Also, they don't have Chord mana up, which is great for us. Yeah, Nahiri, you can get right on out of here. This deck has a lot of cards that are good against Nahiri, but at the same time, they drew Wall of Roots, and they're going to play Spellskite. And then we're rapidly approaching the... what was their last card? I will gladly trade off for their crappy creature. Their last card was another land, I believe, because they didn't have the Wall of Roots. Just, I don't know what the land was. I guess I should have done the math. So it's 4, 9, 15 dead versus 3, 4, 12. So, yeah, it's the same number of attacks if I trade off the token there. Do they know my last card's the cut? I should have done this earlier because I don't think it matters otherwise. The realistic reason, they don't have a chord. I know their last card, right? If I mess this up that bad, then... but this cuts off the amount they can chord from 5, which is fine. I'm going to have to spend that on the Spellskite at some point anyways. Just getting in the habit of putting the Bitter Blossom first. I don't think there's a reason to play the Mutavault here. Is it a chord? They're going to chord for Witness, and I'm going to die? Boo. Not immediately. You don't die right away. But they're supposed to chord me. Well, yeah, I think they're supposed to chord right now for like Resto or something. This is fine. That breaks it up. They can't... the kill is they chord for Restoration Angel, target Witness, get back chord, and then get Kiki Jiki. But they can't do that anymore. We're sitting pretty safe on life. I can still beat Apia and Kieran Nalaar. Trying to think what they can get that really scares me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're one short of a Hornet Queen. Inferno Titan would be the nightmare, but there's no way they have an Inferno Titan in their deck. Are they short one of Inferno Titan? Kiki Jiki. Do I die to that? Yeah. I cannot beat that here, can I? Oh my gosh, I lost because... Oh, I didn't play the Mutavault, and I lost because of it. If I played the Mutavault, I actually could have attacked with both of the... Oh, no, they can make an Eternal Witness. Never mind. Never mind. I could have put 9 power into the red zone there, but... Yeah, I'm just... They're getting back Spellskite? Oh, because they can play Spellskite, E-Witness. That fell apart pretty quick once they topped up the cord there. There was a lot of cards. Like, it was just like a matter of I was, 66% to fade them drawing in X turns or not. There's a lot of cards they can draw there. Witness does the same thing because they have a cord in graveyard. A lot of their like bigger threats do a lot of the same thing. Yeah, I used all my spells. Huh. Maybe I could have suspended vision on one. That would have been good. I didn't need to take the cord so early, maybe. They had just spells. Yeah. I think if I suspend vision, I win that game on one. Or suspend vision on one, I win that game. But if their hand is like Wall of Roots cord, maybe, yeah. I think being 3 cards deeper might have done it for me. It's close. Yeah. Okay. Worth noting. You might not need to Inquisition that deck as aggressively as the other decks. Though I guess Inquisition is bad like a lot quicker against that deck, to be fair, because they rapidly reach the stage of the game where their cards that matter are 4s and 5s, so. Yeah. Yeah. Really no idea.